Also, the other concern is your offense has been stagnant here in the fourth, only 2 points.
Maybe that's why Arcadi has been brought in anew. A change in batteries. Too strong. Brown has been finding it extremely difficult to score. And here's Freeman picking up the ground ball. Attack. Trail job. San Miguel jumping high up with tons of energy.
But right now, you see the shots that San Miguel is getting. It's either inside, deep, or open look from 3-point range. Can't say the same for BMEG, which BMEG right now, they're forcing their offense and playing a lot of one-on-one.
Yo now charged with his fifth. Freeman will be given a breather here, and Jay Wash is back in. Peña also in anew.
Napapagod pala ito si Freeman. Nakakala ko hindi napapagod.
Nanolobat din pala ito. Kala ko yung kanyang signal perpetuity, or in perpetuity. Namantala.
See, that's his second time. Cliff Brown has been left outside, past free throw line extended with a basketball. He wants to do something positive for his team, but the thing is, that's not his strong suit. He cannot create from outside the paint. He has to play with his back to the basket, right there, puts the ball on the floor. Kita mo lang, pati sa dribble na, nahihirapan na siya.
Parang nawawala agad yung bola. In a way, ino-overprotect niya yung bola. Nawala siya rhythm Arcadi trying to disturb the dribble of Villanueva, who is not irritated. Peña keeps it in play but sends it to the wrong party. Yap is fouled. No, not quite. He'll go all the way. He'll score. He'll score. Washington collects number 5. I thought there may have been a foul there earlier, but they let play continue. Washington putting his hands there. And look at Brian Gregorio back of his picture, just appreciating the effort.
And that's obvious continuation right there, but Jay Washington, maybe a little cold, not really that sharp yet, had no business fouling James Yap. He's a much bigger player than him. He should be able to block him, and you can see Coach Soptakis and bring him back to the bench wasn't really a good move in terms of basketball IQ.
Grabe ang fire ni Washington. Kaya nga na-frustrate siya pag hindi nakukuha yung gusto niya. Nahalata ko ng second quarter Pantala, James Yap brings them within 5. 7:48 remaining, and Yap already with 18. Some numbers on your screen.
But they say BMEG Derby 8. They won last conference through defense. But so far in this game, this is the defense of the Beermen with 10 steals and 8 blocks.
Not giving up that foul, and Brian Gregorio trying to get every little edge he can, hoping for a flagrant, but I don't think it'll be so.
Yeah, that's definitely not a flagrant foul. Even Coach Ryan Gregorio knows that's not a flagrant foul. That's a good foul. Trying to make sure that the BMEG Derby Llamados does not get any momentum, because they're trying to get the momentum here, especially with the import of the Beermen on the bench.
I love blind passes, no-look passes, but I really feel that when you pass the ball, when you move it around, there has to be some degree of eye contact. And that last play, none. But nothing in terms of contact, doubting the fact that Haynes is the official underwear of the PBA. Top of the key, push shot, hindi, ang tigas, walang lift. Ito yung sinapansin mo kanina Not the usual flight of Seagull.
Needs a little bit more arc in that shot.
Offensive foul! And Ryan Gregorio goes bananas!
But Brian Peña has not done a lot on the offensive end, but he has help right here. On the defensive end, that's the third time he's picked up an offensive foul. But if you're going to tell me that Paul Artadi can knock down Brian Peña, and I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, and maybe some laws of physics have been redefined that we didn't hear of. San Miguel might botch this play. They do, and they lose possession. Chance now for Beermen Derby-Ace to inch in even closer. I thought he hit a couple of threes, but hoping that Yap is in a better scoring position. Shot clock at 14. They're beginning to isolate James. Peter lets it up. Can't get it to stay down. Fingers. Nothing there. Brown battling. James Yap had a hand in it. It'll go the other way. Last I heard, there were 5 more games at least for each team before the playoffs. Unless my calendar is wrong, this is probably the start of the playoffs already with the way the emotions have gone, and flew like bananas here.
The crowd here at the Araneta Coliseum definitely getting their money's worth.
Absolutely.
Tapos tayo libre. Maswerte tayo.
Skolar. Kahit pag dalawang katabi natin, skolar natin. And you out there just enjoying this ballgame. We are so glad you're with us here on Solar TV as Seagull. The flight of the Seagull. No. Some misses now at this point by Bolka. Brown, turn around. Yes!
Well, San Miguel's going to call this timeout because they want to bring Gabe Freeman back into the game. Gabe Freeman was able to get his rest only, but they still have, talking about San Miguel, a 3-point lead. They survived that little run by BMAC 38.
And we hope you're enjoying this game. We're part of the crowd here that's enjoying this ball game. You know, this is Roy Lopez over here. You show him. This is the guy who commits all my mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. When I make mistakes, it's his fault. Pagkatama ako, kanya ang credit. But without them, we're nothing yet. What is going to give here the emotional level? I'm sensing that it goes one way and then it goes the other, Jason.
Well, it's definitely been a game of runs. BMAC just came off a big 5-0 run with Gabe Freeman on the bench. Gabe Freeman comes back, has an opportunity for a 3-point play right away. And you know, that's why this game is so interesting, because it's been a game of runs. And right now, big problem for BMAC, as you heard right there, 6 foul on Cliff Brown.
And that stunned the coaching staff of BMAC Derby-Ace, and look at Brown on the bench, because he had no chance to jam the shot. And he's got this towel over his head right now. Moment to contemplate the deeper meaning of this game.
11 points, 13 boards, Cliff Brown. And probably among his fouls, that was probably the least amount of contact that he had. But then give credit to Freeman, because he attacked and forced the players and BMAC to really react to his offense.
So wala nang import BMAC Derby-Ace the rest of the way. You know, when the coaches review the tapes of the game, the discs, they'll mark that moment. Could be a turning point of this game. Freeman, however, unable to complete the 3-point play. So the Yap combination, Mayor Hopper, Fingers, Canileta on the floor. Yap sees a bit of opening, but Freeman was there to bother him. Roger all the way in.
Well, Roger Yap making a difference. One steal on one end and taking it all the way. Simple ball fake, making that defense react.
Roger Yap with 11 points, averaging 7.5 for BMAC. Washington, Villanueva, Arwin, up fake, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Nothing in terms of that shot. It's an air ball. Chance for Derby-Ace to inch in a little closer. Double team on Yap, outside to Mayor Hopper. Good shot for Fingers. Yes! And this one stuns the coaching staff of San Miguel.
You know, you just have that feeling as a player when the moment that Rico Meyerhofer was able to set up Mark Pincus, something good was going to happen. Mark Pincus, a good or excellent way to finish, gets an end-one situation. Now, he makes sure to make a run without an impulse.
Arwin Santos with the foul. Santos with his third.
But you know, sir,